Hello, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you've been to a cinema recently, you may have noticed a growing trend in that the movies are promoted very much so through their merchandise, through the stuff that you can buy on the store when you go to get your drinks and when you go to get your popcorn and that kind of thing. There's been quite a number of these growing over the last year, especially over the last year, really. I mean, it's really kind of escalated into something that's become something of a collector's market. So let me just show you some of the items that came out last year, and then we'll talk about what we're going to talk about in a moment. So let's first of all start with these items from Beetlejuice. So these came out last year. I don't know if you can see that, but it's glowing. It might be better if I turn the sign off, but you can light the sign up. There you go. It says Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. And it comes in this lovely cup. That was one of the promotional items. Another cinema had these with the little heads on the top. And then as we got towards the latter end of the year, we got this lovely Alien Romulus popcorn bucket. Alien Romulus on the back. And right towards the end of the year came Venom. Don't know if you can see little Venom's head on there. And the Venom goo cup. And finally, Venom's giant head, which is almost not quite as big as my head. If I hold it there, it makes me look like I've got a small head, doesn't it? That's better. So yeah, that could work. We could co-host like this, couldn't we? You know, me and Venom. I can't do the voice. But yes, anyway, these are these things that you could have seen in the cinema last year. And there was a massive launch in July last year for the merchandise for Deadpool and Wolverine. They had a massive Deadpool head, same size as the Venom. Numerous numbers of cups, numerous numbers of tins and things like that. So what do we start off 2025 with? Well, 2025 is launching in a big way with Captain America Brave New World. So there's a load of merchandise out for that in the cinemas. Now, I've managed to get hold of some of it, but not all of it, because they haven't actually put it into the cinemas yet. Some cinemas are holding back. I think View and Showcase at the moment are holding back. So let me take you into the cinemas first of all. We'll go and have a look and see what they had. And then I'll bring you back here and I'll show you the items that I did buy, and then we'll talk about the items that will be available as of this Friday, the 14th of February, Valentine's Day, in your local cinemas. So let's first of all go off to Cineworld in Chichester and see what they've got. Hello, do you remember last year when we went out and looked for all of the Deadpool popcorn tubs? Well, they've launched a new lot for Captain America, so we're on our first trip to Cineworld in Chichester to see what we can find regarding the Captain America tubs. Let's go and have a look. So night two, we are heading over to the Odeon in Port Solent to see what Captain America popcorn tubs and cups they have. So let's go and take a look. Now onto the View Cinema to see what the View Cinema have got in the way of popcorn and cups for Captain America. Well, that was a bit of a waste of time. View haven't got any yet, so we'll come back next week for those, but I'll show you what they've got anyway. Right then, as you saw there, we went to the View Cinema, you saw me on the approach, and you pretty much saw me immediately turn around and come back out again. That's because the View Cinema didn't have any items for sale there and then. I approached the desk, they said they've got it all in, they've got it all waiting at the back, but they've been told they can't release it until the day of the release of the movie, which is the 14th of February. So, you know, pop down your local View on the 14th of February and see what they've got, but apparently they've got some good items down there. We'll talk about it in a moment. I'll show you the stuff that I did pick up, and then we'll talk about the items that we'll be able to get later on. So first of all, let's go to Odeon, and I'll show you what Odeon had. First of all, oops. As you can see, the lid there is not very stable. It just does it. It's supposed to be one of these clip-on lids, but it doesn't clip on at all. It's not a very good design. See that there? It doesn't sit on there at all. No matter how much you push and how much you kind of try to adjust it on there, it doesn't sit. Anyway, this is the Hulk cup, similar to the Venom slime cup that I showed you a moment ago. This is available at the Odeon. I think it retails for about £8, something like that. I don't know what it is with a combo drink on the top. But yeah, I think it's about £8. They had them all out on the shelves when it went down to my Odeon on Wednesday last week. So let me just show you that. It's got a bit of an Avengers design. I don't know what those symbols mean, but they're kind of Avengers symbols, aren't they? Those kind of things. And then on the top, you've got Red Hulk. And I'll see if I can show you his face. The detailing on it's not too bad, actually. So, I don't know. Can you guys see that okay? So it's not too bad. It's a little Red Hulk kind of smashing things. Oops, see what I mean about that lid? It's really not stable. He's either smashing things, or he looks like he's taken a you know what. Yeah, you know. Anyway, that's available at the Odeon. Be aware, don't put a drink in there because the lid is very unstable. It will not stay on no matter how much you try. There's no, it doesn't screw on or anything like that. It just doesn't fit at all. So you're just gonna have to use it as a display piece, stick it on your shelf and try to adjust it as best you can to make it look like it fits, but it doesn't. That was the number one from the Odeon. The other item that I went down for at the Odeon is this popcorn tub, which I'll show you there. It's got Captain America Brave New World on there, on the back. Got the embossed Hulk's fingers grabbing the shield. But the thing that I liked about this one is the lid. It's a shield. So you can see there, that's not an indentation, that's the ring light you're seeing. As you can see there, that's the Captain America shield. So I thought that was actually quite nice. It sits on the top there, and that one actually does fit. It doesn't fall off every 5 minutes and flop all over the place. So yeah, that's the Captain America tin. That's from Odeon. I think with that one you have to buy a combo, of which you get the popcorn tub. I think you get a drink. I don't think the Hulk cup's included in the drink. You'd have to do a bit of research and find out that. You get a tub of popcorn, you get a drink, but like I say, without the Hulk cup itself, and I think that's it. I think it's around £25 or something if you're on Limitless, maybe £29 if you're not a member of Limitless. So go down to the Odeon and check that out. All of these things are going to be on limited supply. They're not going to have very many of them. I know that our Odeon didn't have very many of them. The other item that they had, which I'll flash a picture up kind of over here or over there somewhere, is of a Captain America flight helmet which lights up. They don't tell you it lights up, but when I picked it up and handled it in the cinema, it had a little switch underneath. So I'm assuming the eyes light up red, but you can fill that with popcorn. But it looked very, very tiny. There are other Captain America helmets that will be available at other cinemas, but they seemed a lot larger. I haven't seen them in person yet, obviously because the cinemas haven't put them out. But they did look a lot larger. The Odeon one seems quite tiny, and it also seemed quite expensive. I think the deal with the popcorn with that was something in the region of £33, £35, something like that. Again, if I can find the price, I'll put it up on the screen so you can see. But yeah, I thought that was a little bit expensive for what it is. It kind of looks quite nice, but I think there's other cinemas that are doing that same helmet in a better style, and they just look better. So we'll see what they're charging when we actually find them. Let's move on to Cineworld. Now Cineworld, they had 4 items in there. I only picked up the 1 item. You'll have seen it in the video when I went to Cineworld. It was all on display in the display case. There was these funny little caricature type characters that sit on top of the cup toppers, similar to that Hulk one there, but they were more cartoony. There was a Captain America one, and there was a Red Hulk one, and you can get both of those on your cups. And they also had the popcorn bucket with the shield and the wings sticking out the back, which looked quite nice. I was quite tempted to get that one. I think that was around £20. I can't remember what it was with popcorn. But I went in for 1 item and 1 item only when I went down to Cineworld, and I'll show you what that is. And that is this popcorn bucket thing. They call it a popcorn bucket thing, but look how cool that is. That is Red Hulk. And I mean, you must have seen the trailers by now. You must have seen that Harrison Ford is playing the Red Hulk. And you can see something of Harrison's face in it, even down to, if I point it out here, he's got that little chin scar. You know that chin scar that Harrison's got? Yeah, on there. So, yeah, little chin scar for Red Hulk here. It's quite nice. Around the back, you just... That's where your popcorn goes. I put the bag that he came in his back, so don't worry about that. That's not going to be in there. But, yep, that's where the popcorn would go. Closes up. But I thought overall that was quite a nice display piece. It is expensive. It was about, I think it was £33, something like that, £35 maybe. So it's quite expensive for what it is. It's still, at the end of the day, it's still just a popcorn tub. But I thought that was really nice. And it's the one thing that when I saw the merch that was coming out, I thought I've got to have that one. So yeah, I'm really pleased to have got that. They seem to have had quite a lot in my local Cineworld, so there'll probably be plenty around for when the film opens. And you know, being the expensive price, maybe you won't miss out on those. So yeah, that's Red Hulk. He's from Cineworld. Let me just pop him down for a moment, and we'll talk about the other cinemas. So the thing that View had, we'll pop it up on the screen in a minute, but from memory, what they had is they had what feels like a rubberized cup. They did it for Deadpool last year. It's Deadpool's kind of emblem, but the cup feels kind of rubberish to the touch, kind of like a tough rubber. And that's Captain America's kind of chest emblem on this cup thing. So that's the thing that I wanted from View, but of course they weren't selling them at the moment. They are selling a version of the Captain America helmet. Again, I'll pop all the photographs up so you can have a look at these on the screen and know what I'm talking about. The Captain America helmet, again, at this moment in time, I don't know whether it lights up like the Odeon one does, but it seemed from the photographs to look a lot bigger than the Odeon one. It seemed to have more detail than the Odeon one. So again, we'll find that out when we go down there. I don't know the prices. If the prices have come through by the time I edit this video, I'll pop them up on the screen. But as of this moment, I don't know what the prices are for these items. They, I believe, have got two tins, like the big popcorn tins, similar to the one I showed you with the Odeon, it's got the shield lid. But I don't know that they've got a shield lid. I just think they've got different designs on them. So they've got two of those from what I understand. And I think that Odeon are also doing that winged shield thing that Cineworld had. So they've got a similar design on that again. Whether it's any bigger or any smaller than Cineworld's, I don't know. So yeah, so that will be the View Cinema. They'll be getting that in on Valentine's Day on the 14th of February when the movie opens. Showcase, I'm going to go and get the cups because I love the cup toppers. They've got like little action figures on the top. One of them's got the Falcon Captain America as he is with his wings wide open, which looks really nice. And of course, again, there's another one with a Red Hulk on it, them being the two key characters from the film. So they're available at Showcase. Again, I don't know what the prices are just yet because Showcase haven't advertised them. But if I do find out by the time I edit this video, I'll pop them up on the screen. And what was the other thing Showcase had? I think Showcase have got the helmet again. Again, whether it's the same as the View one, I don't know. It looks the same as the View ones and different from the Odeon one. But again, until we go down there, we won't know. But I'll pop the picture that I've got from the Showcase items up on the screen so you can have a look on that. And they're also selling a Captain America cushion. So it's kind of like a little round cushion. How big that is, until I see it in person, I don't know. But it might be handy if you sat in the cinema, because some of those cinemas are very uncomfortable, aren't they? You know, you can sit in there and get a bit uncomfortable, stick a Captain America cushion behind you. That'd be great. So that's the items that are out there for this movie, Captain America Brave New World. The movie opens on the 14th of February at cinemas across the country, I believe. Various different cinemas will have various different items for sale. I've shown you the stuff that I've got from the Odeon. You've seen it in the video as well, what they had on the shelf. You'll have seen what Cineworld had on the shelf as well, and in those lovely display units, including our pal old Red Hulk over here, and the cartoony cuppers and the wing shield. Again, I'm unfortunately sorry I couldn't get into View to film what they've had. They wouldn't put it out and they wouldn't show me what they had, so I couldn't film any of that. And Showcase I won't be getting to until this weekend, so I won't be able to show you that, unfortunately. But yeah, pop into those cinemas. If you're a fan of the Marvel franchise and you love the Captain America movies and all that business, pop along. And if you like to collect popcorn, merch and drinks and things like that, then there you go. Go and visit one of those cinemas. Thank you very much for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed it. There is another video on here somewhere all about the Deadpool ones that came out last year. So if you're interested in Deadpool, you know, I'll pop it into the little square boxes that come up at the end of this video and you can go and have a look at that. But yeah, thank you for watching this one. If you're brand new to the channel, you know what to do. Please click on the like button. Doesn't cost a penny. It's all free to do. Subscribe, again, that's all free to do. That doesn't cost you a penny. As long as you've got a YouTube account, you just click on it. And all that does is it helps my videos get out to more people, which encourages me to go out and make more videos. And yeah, just hit the notification bell and you'll know when I've done another one. We've got some more videos coming up later on in the year, different subjects. I'm back on the In Search of Ghosts in a few weeks' time. We're filming them. We probably won't put those out till summer, but we are actually filming new episodes right now. And there's various conventions going on up and down the country, which we'll also take the camera to and we'll show you as we go there. But yes, thank you for watching this one. Truly appreciate it. See you all next time. Hope you're all doing well. Take care.